welcome to Alive News. I'm Khadija Ibrahim. These are the headlines. Festival violence in Abia, Vietnam returnee killed. 200 rural communities now online, NIGECOMSAT. Chef Hilda Basi to cook world's largest jollof rice. From a tragic clash during a cultural festival in Abia State to groundbreaking digital access in rural communities and an ambitious culinary feat in Lagos. Here's a closer look at today's top stories. Tragedy struck in Umuahia, Abia State during the Olokoro New Yam Festival when a man recently returned from Vietnam, Samson Nwabani, was stabbed and macheted to death. Reports indicate that tensions had been simmering between the Oku and Mwajata communities for several months over disputes related to land and local leadership. On the day of the festival, Nwabani and other youths from Oku were heading to participate in the celebrations when they were ambushed by a group from Mwajata. The victim suffered severe injuries to his neck and arms and died instantly. Local authorities immediately suspended all masquerade activities associated with the festival to prevent further violence. Mayor Chinedu and traditional rulers have called for calm, urging community members to cooperate with the ongoing investigations. Residents expressed shock and grief, highlighting how cultural celebrations meant to unite communities can sometimes exacerbate underlying tensions. Security experts say the incident underscores the urgent need for preventive conflict resolution measures during large cultural gatherings, especially in rural areas prone to communal disputes. The Nigerian Communications Satellite Limited, or NIGECOMSAT, has successfully connected approximately 200 rural communities to the internet using 2G and 3G satellite-enabled services. The managing director, Mrs. Jane, announced this milestone during a media training event in Abuja, explaining that the project was implemented in partnership with mobile network operators across the country. This initiative is a part of a broader plan to ensure that all 774 local government areas achieve reliable internet coverage by the year 2026. By bringing connectivity to these underserved areas, the program is expected to improve education, healthcare delivery, business opportunities, and governance in rural regions. Experts know that while the 200 communities already connected represent significant progress, there is still a long way to go to fully bridge Nigeria's digital divide. The initiative also underscores the government's commitment to leveraging technology for national development and social inclusion. Renowned Nigerian chef and Guinness World Record holder Hilda Basi has announced plans to cook the world's largest pot of jollof rice, a feat set to take place in Lagos at Muri Okunola Park on September 12, 2025. The record-breaking effort will use 250 bags of rice weighing over 5,200 kilograms in addition to more than 1,500 kilograms of tomato paste, pepper chicken paste, and a unique blend of spices. Basi revealed in an Instagram video that the massive container has a capacity of 22,619 liters and will be filled to 80%. Beyond the spectacle, the event carries cultural significance, celebrating Nigeria's beloved jollof rice while highlighting culinary innovation. Analysts point out that the undertaking comes at a time when rising food costs have made jollof rice increasingly expensive for ordinary Nigerians, with a pot of the dish costing over 27,500 naira, nearly 40% of the country's minimum wage. The event will be free for public viewing and includes live entertainment aiming to promote unity, pride, and the global visibility of Nigeria's culinary heritage. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has formally distanced itself from Simon Ekpa following his conviction in Finland for terrorism-related offenses. IPOB spokesperson Emma Powerful emphasized that Ekpa has never been a member of IPOB or its armed wing, the Eastern Security Network, and that his self-styled Biafra government in exile operates independently of the organization. Ekpa was sentenced to 6 years in prison for incitement to terrorism, leading a terrorist organization, tax fraud, and related offenses. IPOB's statement comes as a move to protect its credibility and shield detained leader Nnamdi Kanu from association with violent acts. Analysts suggest that the distancing also reflects divisions within pro-Biafra movements and highlights the challenge of maintaining organizational legitimacy while dealing with rogue actors who claim affiliation for personal or political purposes. After Simon Ekpa's sentencing to 6 years in prison by a Finnish court, the Nigerian government has indicated it may pursue his repatriation. Ekpa was found guilty of leading a terrorist organization, incitement to terrorism, and tax-related offenses. Nigeria's Minister of Information, Muhammad Idris, commended the Finnish ruling and stated that the government would carefully review the verdict before deciding on next steps. Attorney General Lateef Fagbemi added that official documentation would guide the government's response and potential legal action. Meanwhile, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, welcomed the verdict as a positive development in international counter-terrorism cooperation. Observers note that the case illustrates Nigeria's growing engagement with global partners to address the activities of diaspora agitators and protect national security. Nigerian sprinter Favour Ofili has officially announced her switch of allegiance to Turkey following months of speculation. Ofili, who competed for Nigeria in the Tokyo 2020 and Paris 2024 Olympic Games, explained that recurring disputes with the Athletics Federation of Nigeria and the Nigerian Olympic Committee over support and recognition prompted her decision. She denied that financial incentives motivated the move, stressing instead that her switch was a result of frustration with the handling of athletes in Nigeria. The development has sparked debate within Nigeria's sports community about governance, talent retention, and athlete welfare. For Turkey, Ofili's transfer strengthens their sprinting team and boosts medal prospects in upcoming international competitions. Analysts say this move reflects broader issues in Nigeria's sports administration, where top athletes increasingly seek opportunities abroad due to inadequate support at home. Conservative Party leader Kemi in the United Kingdom is facing fresh scrutiny over her past claims that she received a place offer to study medicine at Stanford University at the age of 16. Reports indicate that university admission staff have raised doubts about the veracity of the claim, citing lack of supporting documentation. Critics argue that the statement repeated by Kemi in several interviews may have been exaggerated to enhance her personal narrative. Kemi has defended the claim, asserting that it reflects her personal academic journey. The controversy comes amid political challenges for her party, which is seeking to maintain public trust and credibility. Political analysts suggest that the episode highlights the importance of transparency and verification in the public statements of political leaders, particularly those aspiring to national prominence. That wraps up our news for today. This is Alive News, and I'm Khadija Ibrahim.